Can you show me your silliest face? Whoa, that was silly. I think you could get even sillier though. Now that one was really good. Okay, class, so I want to talk to you all about a very famous artist who painted pictures of really silly, crazy faces. And his name was Pablo Picasso. Pablo Picasso was born in 1881 in Spain, but he spent most of his adult life in France, which is where many artists wanted to be at the time because it was the world's center for art. Around 1907, him and his artist friend named George Braque invented a whole new style of art called Cubism. They wanted to change art completely and paint things in an abstract way. So what they did was they broke down the things in their painting into geometric shapes. They wanted to show the object like you could see it from lots of different viewpoints, like you were looking at it from the front and the side, and maybe even on top, or maybe even from the back, all at one time on one 2D canvas. So that's where you get Picasso's crazy mixed up faces. Have you seen these before? Picasso is very famous for making portraits where one eye might look like it's going to the side, one eye might be looking straight at you, there might be a mouth totally up by the cheek. They were wild and crazy and totally new. People had never seen art like this. Wow, those are some funny faces. What do you think about them? A super interesting art history alert. Picasso's crazy faces seem to just come out of his imagination out of nowhere, but Picasso was actually inspired by African masks. There was an African art exhibition in France right when he was starting to paint in this new style. He was blown away by the masks he saw. The faces were exaggerated, and this is what inspired him to create his faces in his new Cubist style. It makes you think, if he hadn't seen these African masks, would he have ever thought to paint these faces? Today, I want you to have fun making your craziest face in art. You can use bright colors like we learned about with the Favis. You can make fun, bold patterns like with stripes or other shapes. So let's get started and have fun. Okay, so as always, I want you to be really creative when you're making your art. Do it your own way and have fun. But I want to show you my process with some tips and techniques to help you. So I'm going to draw the shape of the face. I'm going to make a really big oval. Then here's where it starts to get crazy. I am going to make a line that divides the face in half with a nose line. So with just a simple curve, it makes a nose. Now I'm going to draw one eye like it's looking sideways. And to do that, you start with a curve and then two lines that curve to a point. And then you can make an eyelid. There's a little eyebrow. Now my next eye, I'm gonna make it down lower. I always like to make a little bean shape for the pupil in the eye so it looks like it has a shine mark. And I'm gonna give mine eyelashes. Picasso loved to make green hair. I'm gonna make a swoop of green. And I'm gonna put lots of lines in it to make a pattern. I think it would be fun to give her a beret, which is like a circle hat that artists wear. And it has a little notch on the top. I'm gonna make the lip look like it's going to the side. Picasso loved to make crazy patterns in the collars. I noticed he used lots of red stripes. with yellow.
Hi, Mama.
Hi, beautiful. I love you so much. I'm gonna put more patterns in the background. Now I used oil pastels for this. You can use that, or markers or crayons. And then for fun and to go fast, I'm going to use watercolor, but you could color it in with just pastels or crayons or markers. And that would look really nice too. But what I want you to do is to carefully fill your whole paper with different colors and try not to leave any white space. So that was super fun. This turned into a really colorful, pattern-filled, wild and crazy Picasso-inspired face. So I want you to get really creative with your colors, with your designs, with where you place your facial features, like your eyes and your nose and your mouth. You can get really crazy. You could put different crazy hats on your person. You can do different hairstyles. There could be curly hair instead of straight hair, short hair for a boy. You can see how I made 2 different colored eyes. Have fun and make art that makes you smile and laugh today.